Hamas is not a Marxist organization, no doubt, but it's a resistance organization. It has its own means of resisting Zionism and imperialism. That's another question. Comrades, I will finish my presentation by 8:30. Don't, because this cannot be concluded. We will continue the discussion. I will just present some more things. Now, what is the situation in India, you know? I need not explain, because when RSS, you know, RSS was formed today. When we started, we said that the biggest fascist organization in the world, hundreds of secret and open organizations. This controlling the military, the civil administration, the bureaucracy, everything, education, everything, every field, micro, macro, every sphere of Indian society, everywhere. It is street power, state power, everything under control of RSS today. That is the situation. So such an organization, when the time of its formation itself, it declared that Muslim is the number one enemy in India. Golwalkar said, you know, their piece. Muslims are the number one enemy of India. And he even adored Hitler. How Hitler is resolving the Jewish problem in Germany. In the same manner, we have to resolve the problem of Muslims in India. That is his statement. This position is now more seriously put forward by RSS today. You know everything. Every sphere of Indian society, every activity of the regime is Islamophobic, anti-Muslim. So this is not an Indian, specifically Indian situation. At a global level also, now this anti-Muslimness, Islamophobia is an ideological basis of neo-fascism in most countries of the world. Using many other ideological positions are there. In this context, what should be the task of the left? That is the point. Many, you know, the outcome is very clear. The working class, you know, most super exploited. No, they are organizationally weak. Even the left is incapable to organize them. And even the other oppressed in countries like India, even the minimum rights, minimum democratic rights of the oppressed the Dalits are being taken away. Even their constitutionally guaranteed reservation is also in crisis. Dilution, it is also diluted. Economic reservation is wrong. Many, and even the Supreme Court is also intervening. But no discussion on caste census. If a caste census will come, we know what will happen. Everything will be cleared. Everything will be known. Because now you know 77% of the class 1 post, IAS post in India is held by 3% of the Indian Brahmins. 3% of the Brahmins hold 77% of the IAS post. 25% of the SC sections, even though they have 25% reservation, their holding class 1 post is very minimum. So if a caste census comes, everything will be clear before the people. Let us discuss afterwards what to do. Information should be there, data should be there. That is also information, data, statistics are very important. Not as measured by today. Today's statistics data measured by Indian state is not experienced by common people. The data they measure, their statistics are not experienced by common people. Not like that. Let the statistics, let the data, let the information come. Then the people will know which caste or which section of the society holds the property of the country, who are the corporates, who are the scientists, who are the landowners, who are the bureaucrats. Let it come out why we are afraid. Then people will discuss. So these are now, but our RSS says that a caste census will be against social harmony. If caste census is done, it will be against social harmony. That is their position. RSS formal position. So we know the left should take appropriate position on all these questions: economic policy, budget, as already stated, the seriousness of the situation, the displacement going on, rise of slums, everything we know, everything we know. Well, I already stated that the majority of the Indian people are going down, their purchasing power is going down, their real income is going down, unemployment is unprecedented, and the people, workers are becoming unorganized, informal, all these problems are there. So in this context, even without left many countries, even without a alternative, a political alternative, people are coming forward in many countries of the world. Sri Lanka also, people came forward, but what will happen? The regime that came, he is more seriously implementing IMF programs. That is what he is doing, Disney. He is implementing IMF conditionalities there more seriously. So that is the situation today. So there is not a revolutionary alternative. A revolutionary left is lacking all over the world today. This is not a specific country, specific situation. And even in the absence of a revolutionary left, what happens? Among the ruling classes, populist policies are put forward. Populism. Delhi we have seen. Aam Aadmi, Kejriwal, he put forward many freebies. Freebie means free electricity, free water, free bus ticket for women. BJP came, they said that we will give more. Collapsed. Because he is post-ideological. He says that there is no ideology. He is also neoliberal. He is also having no alternative except freebies. Giving free something, that's all. He is also neoliberal. He is also corrupt. So there is no, within the ruling classes, this populism is giving rise to fascist upsurge. Trump in America. This is populism. Trump is using the white labor also against the immigrants, against the Hispanics, against Afro-Americans. There he won. So the vast majority of the common people also are led by populist policies. We are not having a base. Even though we are ideologically, we claim that left is ideologically advanced, we are unable to have a ideological political base. Depoliticization that ruling classes, the neoliberal forces, the neo-fascist forces, capital, corporate capital, the ruling classes, they are successful in depoliticizing the masses, de-ideologizing the masses. We are not in a position. So this is the situation that we are facing. The neoliberal, many details are there. Neoliberalism is intensifying. Neo-fascism is intensifying. But left is divided. Why? Because we are having, still we are, my opinion is that there is no condition that we will be correct. Suppose one left organization, we are correct, we are not going to have any discussion or anything. Let us see. Suppose somebody is leading, we should accept that. Why we are not accepting? If comrade is leading, why can I accept it? No problem. So let us have an open discussion on all these questions. First of all, we should have a start from facts. Don't start from textbooks. Marxism is not a religion. We should be open. We should be open. Marxism is if it is a science, if it is a scientific method, then we have to apply it according to the concrete situation. Only some Marxism can develop. Otherwise, Marxism cannot be developed. Therefore, let us have. I am not saying that we should immediately go for a unity. That is impossible. And if you go for it, it will be dangerous. Because without an ideological polarization, without having an ideological clarity, unity among the left is meaningless. You can have issue-based unity. You can have unity based on minimum agenda, no problem. But lefty unity, communist unity can only be possible based on ideological, political clarity. That will, otherwise it will be wrong. That will not be communist. Therefore, on that question, we need a serious evaluation and discussion. That is, the point that I want to conclude. We need a serious evaluation, a serious discussion on many questions where we fail. Why situation is favorable? Contradictions are intensifying. But still left cannot intervene. Rightist forces are advancing. They are taking advantage of the situation. They are intensifying their plunder. They are intensifying their profit. But we are nowhere. Therefore, on this question, we need a serious discussion, introspection. We should openly, there is no question of any superimposition of one's ideology on another, or position on another, views on another. Let us have an open discussion. Let us have a debate, discussion, and if possible work together. Based on that we can move forward. But at the same time, can I finish?
Yes.
At the same time, we are in a fascist situation. Fascism is a very dangerous, very it is a very dangerous, frightening situation we know. It is not a normal situation. That is why the difference between fascist and non-fascist. Even though there are neoliberal, many, even Tamil Nadu also, the government is neoliberal. They are also implementing neoliberal policies. Nobody will question me if I say. But whether they are fascist, no. So all ruling classes are not fascist. Many ruling classes are neoliberal. Now they are implementing neoliberal policies. But everybody is not fascist. So we have to make a difference between fascist and non-fascist sections. So anti-fascist sections, progressive sections, including non-fascist sections should have minimum understanding as to how fascists can be defeated, resisted and defeated, exposed. That is important. In doing so, when we unite, it is very careful that we should not surrender our class interest. We should not surrender our ideological, political independence. That is also very important. Otherwise, what will happen if we go for communist, left forces, go with the ruling class parties, neoliberal forces against fascists, which are the danger, of course. Against fascists, sometimes tactically we have to unite. That is what happened in the Second World War. Stalin, led by Stalin, he made an alliance with America and Britain. Churchill and Roosevelt, everything. Stalin made anti-fascist united front. They are imperialists. Still, to defeat Hitler and Mussolini, this alliance, anti-fascist alliance was needed. But there a big mistake happened. What was the mistake? Communist International was dissolved to appease them. What is Communist International? It is a strategic weapon of the communists, working class and oppressed. So surrendering the class interest, the strategic long-term interest of the working class and oppressed in the name of anti-fascist struggle will be suicidal. We should always uphold our political ideological independence. Keeping that position, we can unite with even non-fascist forces for defeating fascism. That is the immediate question. But the long-term question is changing the society. On that question, only the communists can take that responsibility. No other forces can take that task. Only communists have an ideology, a program, a position as to change the society. A society where there will not be any exploitation, there will not be any plunder, and therefore where there will be human beings can respect each other and live together, there will not be any exploitation by one on another. So such a society, that is our ideology, our understanding. So for that, we should apply, we should develop our ideology, our ideological political understanding according to the concrete situation. And that is what, when we explain this, I need not go into all details, many facts are there. But we should have a proper perspective, only then we will be capable to move forward. That is what we want to say in this contest. Comrade, I thank the comrades who heard me, and I especially thank the Tamil Nadu CPM REDSTAR Tamil Nadu Committee for inviting me to present my opinion in this contest, and for all those comrades and friends who listen me. Thank you.